to not watch it because I just want to watch all of it in its glory.
I saw this great tweet from Laverne Cox, and it was like, because the whole thing is like, the whole sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania, and someone was like, what accent is Laverne Cox using? Is it like British or something? And they tweeted back, it's actually transatlantic. I was like, that is so too much. It's awesome. Super great.
Where's Abby and Leah and all the rest of the gang?
Sure, we had a bus lift last night.
Yeah, I just saw Abby.
I don't know. They typically are doing like sound check and setting up longer. Yeah. They're like, hey, if you want to hang out in the if you want us to hang out in the meet and greets and stuff, we'll totally do it. And I was like, yeah, if you want to, but their schedules they differ.
You want to try the pepperoni?
See, me doing this means that I don't have to load in, which is awesome. Super cool. Yeah, that's why we did meet and greets before and after the show, so I don't have to carry any equipment ever. So while they're loading out, I'm doing the other one. It's great. It's an awesome schedule. I love it. I thought that was like the bar of soap Fight Club. Fight Club has come up way too much on this tour. I feel like that's a sign. Oh, right. It's true. Yeah, good one. I appreciate that. So, I Monster, and apparently, like I started to drink this tea because I thought it would be better for me. But check this out. Guess who makes it? It's Monster. Yeah, I know, they got me. They got me real bad.
They already have Monster tea.
Yeah, I know. So why would they make that? It's so dumb. But I got on it because they sponsored Warped Tour, so they'd have like these little, adorable little tea cans that we drink all the time, and they were free for us. Well, they actually weren't technically free for me because I wasn't part of the band. I was a roadie. That was probably like I say that Idol was the worst fun that I've ever had, but honestly Warped Tour was a little bit more sucky. That's why Idol was a little bit easier for me, because I had just gotten off of literally the worst thing in the universe. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that story. You guys ever had these things where like you'd be like telling a story and then like your brain would just be like...
What was your favorite part of Idol?
That kid.
No.
Yeah. So that's Kate Tucci. She was a producer on the show. She was like the handler of the contestants and whatnot. She was my best friend. And when the show was over and she didn't have a job anymore, bless up, I was like, hey, you want to come on tour? And she was like, no. She was like, fine, I don't have any other options. So I was like, yes.
Aww. Thanks.
Also, I really liked like the live filming aspect of it. Like, she hated the fact that it was like live TV.
No, I love live TV.
You did?
Yeah, because you had 2 hours, and if they didn't start on time, didn't finish on time, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So, like, for Hollywood Week and stuff like that, we could start 3 hours late, and we just kept going until 5 hours after we were supposed to wrap.
Oh, right.
But with live, you've got a 2-hour window.
Yeah.
And outside of that, you're totally screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I love that because it was like just like adrenaline the whole time. And it was like if anybody does anything wrong, everyone's screwed. It was really, really fun. But yeah, I would say that was probably like my favorite part about it.
You think it helped you a lot preparing for your tour?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the tour is actually like way more laid back than the show. The schedule is like for the tour. For everyone has different schedules. Hers is probably like it's not bad. You wake up at like 7:30. See, I wake up at like 2 every day.
I have to be at work at 6:30, so I'm also possible.
That's miserable.
I work at a daycare.
I used to work at a 10, so.
Is this the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got
Can
to
go
my
give it to
free
him
one.
and I'll film you?
My dad owned it, but.
Wait,
And my dad was like,
My dad had these
so I am 5 is
I have
over.
one.
You were worthless and need a job. Can you hire me? But yeah, that was
Just
really,
transfer it
that
to
was
me.
not fun. Cleaning up people's butt sweat is probably my least favorite job I've ever had. Super glamorous. Yeah. That, yeah, I know. Because I tanned like crazy before this tour because I knew that I wouldn't get it before I got back.
Okay.
And it's already all gone. I am now at my natural color.
You can do it. I have faith in you.
No, not at all. See, that's why we had to get out of the tanning business because everyone's afraid now.
I don't know, like being closed up like that freaks me out. It's not
You're not closed up. You can
So-
lift it at any time.
So it's not like
It doesn't
No.
lock.
Go.
Okay, I feel like I've seen this movie where someone has like,
Yeah,
pinch your
Final
butt.
Destination
Okay.
4 ruined my family's business. I hate that movie.
I didn't know what it was, but that's it. And
Yeah.
plus I'm like naturally tan, so
Yeah.
gotta
You're probably fine. You're probably
I
not.
would be.
But people like me, I'm kidding, Tucci. You're fine. You're
Hey,
beautiful. I
in
love you.
Victorian Europe, I would have been like a 10.
That's true. That is true. I was I can't wait till we go to Europe because everybody dresses like me in Europe. Thank God. It would be weird there. But it's finally catching on here. Like we're basically matches to the. Yeah. That's great. I like it. At a Journey concert? I went to a Mario Speedwagon in I was dragged there, and so I think that I would have loved it if I went on my will, but I like wanted to hate it. So looking back, I'm like, oh, that was actually like a really cool show. I didn't like it at all. It was like a really famous dude. Who sings? Ted Nugent sings Stranglehold. And he like, what he did was, and I've never seen a rock dude do this. He had like a Backstreet Boys moment, and he played guitar. So he was walking all over the stage, which I thought was awesome at the time. But apparently everyone doesn't like him for that.
Sting uses those too.
Huh?
I think Sting uses those too.
Well, Sting is Sting.
Yeah.
But it's so funny like watching. You guys probably don't know.
I should know.
Well, he does not. You got me in a stranglehold, baby. It's just like an okay song, but like to hear him talk about it, I'm like, he thinks like that song is as good as like Stairway to Heaven. So it's like Smash Mouth coming on the radio and saying like All Star is the greatest song written in like 40 years, and it's so funny. Whatever. I guess that doesn't translate. I guess that's nature generational. A lot of the school rock teachers were about those.
Crystal has something to give you.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you very much. You know, thank you. I love the thick ones, which is why we made the thin ones. I don't know. So we were
Still recording.
we were designing merch and things like that, and I was like kind of busy like preparing for the tour and all of that stuff. So I like wasn't as hands-on with this merch as I have been in the past, and so I was like really bummed about the wristbands. I was way more bummed than I should have been. Which I like the color, as that was the chair. I didn't fart. I like them, but it's like I wish they were like powder pink. It's like my favorite color to like. It's my favorite colors together. Yeah. It's this color blue and this color pink.
I feel like I own this song.
Yeah, it's my favorite two colors together.
Were the pink socks once white?
No, but there was another pink sock. I bought 2 pairs of socks.
Yeah, like I tried to match my socks or something and I couldn't.
Yeah.
So I have one giraffe and one cheetah sock.
I always have to check
That's
these
nice.
tattoos because the tattoo guy told me that they were gonna rub off because I wear shoes that are high. They haven't done that yet. Hey, Tucci,
Yes.
when are we gonna get yours?
Oh, she was supposed
I never
to
She was supposed to get them.
I never promised that.
to do it because you
The
said
top
that to
10.
me. Really?
Yeah.
And no one else.
No one
got
but
it.
me, because I'm the only man of my word. It was bad, but I'm gonna make Tucci guess. It hurt really bad.
I don't want.
Those are the worst. That hurt worse than any of the other ones.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a tendon right there, and I had to flex that tendon the entire time.
I wonder if that would be worse than this was for me. Because the entire time I got this one done, they were going over my spinal cord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I know my
probably
brain's still in there though, because I could feel it rattling around.
That's cool. You got like several like 100 small concussions while that was happening.
I mean, that would explain a lot.
That would explain so much.
That did not get nearly the laugh I expected.
Yeah, no, they don't know you.
What
Like I
did
know
you
you.
get on the
Oh, I'm a big Harry Potter nerd, so I got
Harry Potter?
it's from the book pages,
Yeah.
and then I've got this guy that I got done.
What does that say?
It's Lumos. It's the spell for light.
Sorry, I cannot see. I'm
That's
blind
okay.
without my glasses. I have to get like super close.
My I did notice when you were we were talking to someone about like Harry Potter and how big of a Harry Potter fan she was, and she showed them that tattoo and
They
they
had no
clearly
idea.
didn't get it.
Yeah. I noted. I could tell when I showed them that they didn't know what it was.
Yeah, just show them that.
My friend just got that on her wrist.
What's that?
The star, my friend just got that on her wrist.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's actually a really good one. That's like
Stars?
that's
Oh,
a
really?
deep cut. That's good. The
Separates.
she is miserable to watch Harry Potter because she points out something every 5 seconds. And like if you're in that mood, like you know how people watch like the pop-up fact movies? She's like that, but you can't turn it off. And I'm gonna give her credit for that joke because that was her joke.
Have you ever seen honest trailers on YouTube? They're like, if you look them up, it's just like it'll show like they have an honest trailer for Deadpool and stuff, and it's so funny. You have to watch them like if you're
Honest
ever-
trailers.
Honest trailers.
I've seen like Cracked, the YouTube channel Cracked does like honest like medication ads and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's
Is
just
it like
with
that?
all the-
It's kind of yeah.
Okay, that's funny. There was who was it? Tobuscus. I met that guy. He did video game trailers like that, but he would sing along to like whatever music was in.
That's
the-
I
the
love
trailer.
him.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, they sing along
Oh,
and they
that's
go,
cool.
and this is the best part that's not in the movie. And
Yeah,
then-
that's okay. That's funny. I like those. Those are cool. Oh man.
And the one for Deadpool actually has Ryan Reynolds in it too. Like he's talking.
That's
over to
so
it's
meta.
so
That's
good.
so Deadpool.
It's so good.
Oh.
You have to watch it.
See, that's the thing is that. It sounds so pretentious, but I liked Deadpool before everybody liked Deadpool. And I know that sounds like super lame and I hate saying that, but I'm super glad that they did it like well. Because they did like a very accurate like representation of what it was. I was the guy that was signing the online petitions 6 years ago to make it a movie, and like because Ryan Reynolds was like 100% behind it, and he's been trying to make that movie for like
Didn't he have
6
to
or
fight
7
really hard?
He did, and everybody was all mad because a few years ago they were like, oh, this needs to be PG-13 because it's a superhero movie, and like all of the Deadpool fans were like, no, it can't be PG-13, it has to be rated R. Yeah, and so yeah, because it absolutely
It would take away so much. All of his jokes. And
yeah,
his
that's the
crudeness.
entire point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean the comic books should be rated R. You shouldn't, yeah. But,
I watched the movie on Valentine's Day when it came out.
it's very romantic.
It was. I was by myself.
That's why that was the best,
Oh,
the best,
no, I think,
like
the first
promotion.
section to go on.
Like the campaign for it was great because it came out on Valentine's
And
Day.
so, like in the movie, they had all this Valentine's Day related things. I thought
Yeah.
the was good on
It's
it.
really, really good. I loved it. Hmm?
Oh, they were talking about what time.
I don't know. To be perfectly honest, today's schedule got kind of whacked up.
You'd be surprised.
I have him scheduled.
Dalton,
7:30.
when did you meet Toby?
Kobe?
Toby Turner.
Oh, I met him at YouTube Space a few years ago. I was like a really big fan of his Happy Wheels series. Thought that was really, really funny. But yeah, I met him and I was like, I don't get starstruck around a lot of people, but I was a little bit for him just because like I'd been watching his stuff since I was like little. And yeah, we took a picture and like, my God, it's the best picture of me ever taken. Like I was so lucky about that picture, and I was like, God, I look so good in this. I almost wish Toby wasn't in this picture, so that it could be my profile picture. But you know, he's a super nice guy. He's really, really cool. Rhett and Link were there from Good Mythical Morning as well.
Cool. They have like a new thing out on YouTube, Red Buddy
Yeah,
System.
that's actually funny you say that because I have YouTube Red because there's nothing I hate more than YouTube commercials. Because I watch so much of it, it probably cut it up. It probably like conserved hours and hours of my life by cutting that. But their ads for, I think it's Buddy System is the name of their thing. Very intrusive. Like every time I get on YouTube, it's like pop up, and I'm like, come on, guys. But no, they're really, really cool guys, and they're very funny. I love Good Mythical Morning. It's a great show.
Yeah.
They had their 1000th episode the other day. That was pretty sick. I don't know if I will ever have 1,000th anything except for like 1,000th toenail clipped. Even then, I don't even know if I have the conviction to make it that many. I let them grow for a while.
And on that note, does anyone want to do pictures, autographs, stuff like that? So we can do that topic. You want to do this wall? 'Cause it's dope.
Yeah. Dope wall.
There you go. If anyone needs help taking pictures, I can help take pictures. Or if you guys want a selfie, it's in there.
Now I know which nostril is stickier.
You can do both of these to press lunch.
Absolutely.
You come over here.
What? Don't want.
She's doing selfies too.
Okay.
You just hit record and start it.
Go fast. I'll put your shoe up to where I am. Thank you. Thank you very much.